Okay, so yesterday, oh no, we have done this. Okay, in props. Okay, yes, you can say this. Actually, this is a app folder, app component, app.js. Suppose. Okay, and and there is a multiple subcomponent like content, like home, like about us, contact us. Okay, so app component is a parent component. Okay, so if we want to transfer any values from the app component to another component like content, home, or any other child component, so we use props. Okay, and prop is a variable name. You can use any variable name, but we are familiar with props, so that is a short form of properties. So through this we can transfer the values. Okay, but suppose we want to transfer any values from child to parent. Okay, so suppose if you want to transfer the value from the child to uh, uh, parent, so for this purpose we use uh, different concept, but we are using through the prop, but we use another concept, another way to access the value of child in the parent component. Okay, so for this purpose we use a function here. Okay, we will create a function. Okay, and we will pass the, suppose we want to transfer the value from the about to app, so we will use this function in the child class, child component, and we can pass the argument in that function. So through this way we can transfer the value from child to parent. Okay, so for this purpose I am going to create example, like suppose here component form and home. This is a home. Okay, now for I'm going to create another component, like suppose this is a, you can specify any name like web page. Okay, dot js. Okay, and here declare a function like web pages, but here this is a wrong method. Name, this convention name should be start with capital letter. So for this purpose web web pages, web page dot js. Okay, and here we can declare, create a function. Function name is web pages, sorry, web page, and return web page, sorry, return anything. Okay, and make it public. So for this purpose, export it, export default, and you can specify name web page, and we can access in app. So for this purpose here, no, no, here I'm calling it web. Okay, now I'm going to execute this. So npm start. Web pages does not exist. Web pages does not exist. Where is web page? Web pages exist. Web page does not exist. What happened? Component. Sorry. Component web page. Export default web page. Okay, it's working. Props example. Okay. So now we are going to create so suppose we want to transfer any values from the in web page. So for this purpose we can use here like we can declare okay marks is equal to 100. Okay, and show in the web page. So for this purpose we can return here h3 props dot must be declared here props. Okay, and props dot marks. Save this file. Okay, and we can show here 100. Okay, You can also here specify the condition. Yes. No. Okay, marks yes. So if you want to specify any condition, you can also specify your condition down the value of any variable. Okay, but suppose we want to transfer any values from the web page to app. Okay, so if you want to transfer app to any subcomponents, is very easy. You can see here, only pass here, we can pass any values from here, and we can access in any subcomponent. Okay, like here we use props, and to the props we can access that values. But suppose we want to transfer any values from here and we want to access in app. So for this purpose, here first of all, here we have need a method. You can create any method as you like. So suppose these are marks. Okay, and we no, we are passing their marks. Okay, here in web page, here we declare a value, like suppose here let pi is equal to 3.14, and we want to transfer these values in app. Okay, so for this purpose I'm going to open app. Okay, and here create a function. Okay, so function, I think suppose we are going to create a function name my func. Okay, this function, and this function I'm going to assign here, that is a value of web page I want to access it. So here suppose here declare any val. Okay, and here declare this function. Function name is my c. Okay, declare that function here. You can pass this function as a values. Okay, and this is a web page. So here we can call this method. So props dot, now we will call this a, currently we are passing like f name, l name, we are accessing through these properties, same as we will use val. Okay, so here this is a val function, and we can pass that value like pi. Okay, after that I'm going to declare here in app. Here we are passing this function. In web page there is a one parameter. Okay, so in val in this file we are calling this function. So this function must have as a parameter. So here we can declare this parameter like suppose abc. Okay, and here we can get these values. So for this purpose I am going to print that value on the console. So here console dot log, and here you can specify the value like abc, semicolon this and save this. Okay, and now I am going to check it's working or not. But it's not working, my function is not defined. My func is not defined in app.js. I think I have already declared this. Okay, here I'm using function. It's working or not? Okay, check it. No. Okay, we have need of this. Okay, without this it's not working. So you declare this. After that, I'm going to check it. It's working or not. So for this purpose, we inspect that, and we are using console. So here you can see this in app.js. This is app.js. You can see 3.14. You can see this. Suppose here we are passing any other values, like we can declare here let company is equal to Irish Infotech. Okay, and here we are passing here company. Okay, save this file. Okay, and now I'm going to check it here in console. You can see this Irish Infotech. So actually here we are using Irish Infotech in web pages, but here you can see this is showing app.js. Okay, same as suppose here we want to declare any other variable, like suppose here pi. Also you want to show here this. Okay, so here only Irish Infotech. So for this purpose we have need or xyz. Okay, and I'm going to show this xyz. Okay, 3.14. So as you drag, as you need, you can transfer any values from child to parent. For this purpose we have need a function. Okay, so you can create a function, okay, and assign just as a values. Like suppose here we are using a values, you specify the, here we are using for values. Okay, so here you can specify a property as a val. You can specify this a val, I think suppose now. Okay, and because there are also val, so here I'm using them. Okay, so first of all create a function, my func, and here pass this function name as a value. Okay, with a variable with a properties. Okay, so we can access this function through the num. So we are passing in web page, so open your web page. Okay, and here you can, with the help of props dot, you can call the method name, function name, and pass the values. Okay, and we have need to access these values. So open your app, and here specify the parameter, and you can access the values. Okay, so it is very that is a method. If you want to access the value of child in the parent, it is not only for app. Like suppose here I have declared main app, and app have content and home and about. But suppose you are calling home page or content page in home, and suppose this is not exist. Okay, So content is not a child of app. This is a child of home. Okay, we are calling content component in home, and home we called it app. So the parent of content is home, and a parent of home is a app. So if you want to transfer that value content to home, so same operation you will use. Okay, means only if you transfer any value from child to parent, we use this concept. We use props, but in different context. We use a function, and at the place of value we use function name, and in that function we will pass that value, and through that function we can access that values. Okay, so here we are passing this function, and child function set that value, and again we will call this value through this function. Okay, understood? Same as you can pass array, each and everything you can pass here.